I'm Mike Nerheim, Republican candidate for Lake County State's Attorney. I believe the office of State's Attorney is one of the most important in all of government, because as State's Attorney you have the power to ensure that all people are treated fairly. I believe the job of a prosecutor is to seek justice, not merely a conviction. I'm going to restore the public's trust in the Lake County State's Attorney's office. I'll make sure people are treated fairly, and I'll make sure our streets are safe. I live here in Lake County. I was born and raised here. I'm raising my family here. In fact, my entire family lives in Lake County. I'm running to ensure that our streets are safe for my family and for yours. I've been a prosecutor. I worked in the State's Attorney's office. I've handled thousands of cases on behalf of the people. I've handled hundreds of trials, representing victims, making sure that justice is served. I've also been active in the community. I work with Teen Court in Gurnee, where I volunteer as a judge, and I'm also on the advisory council for the Staben Center, which is a transitional home for homeless women and children in Waukegan. I will bring real change to the Lake County State's Attorney's office. One of the first things I will do is appoint a case review panel. This panel will be independent, and it will consist of retired judges, retired defense attorneys, retired prosecutors from outside of Lake County. This panel will review old cases to ensure that convictions were proper. This panel will also work to help develop protocols to ensure that as we go forward, we're convicting the right people for the right reasons. This State's Attorney's office currently has a conviction integrity unit. This unit is in-house. My panel is different. I believe an office as small as the Lake County State's Attorney's office needs to have an independent outside review in order for that review to be effective. I'm also going to bring a gang prosecution unit to Lake County. This unit will work with law enforcement and with the countywide gang task force to focus on gang investigation and gang prosecution. I'll also bring a public integrity unit, which will investigate and prosecute those public officials who betray the public's trust. I will also bring an increased focus on victims and victims' rights. The State's Attorney's office will have immediate contact with victims even before an arrest is made, and will maintain that contact with the victims throughout the criminal justice process, ensuring that they have a voice and ensuring that they know that they're part of the process. I'll also open up lines of communication between the public and the State's Attorney's office. Another new program that I'm proud to introduce is the Alternative Prosecution Program. This program recognizes that some people make poor choices. This program will allow first-time, non-violent offenders to be diverted away from the court system. We'll seek the input of law enforcement and victims, and if a defendant qualifies, he or she will be sent to do public service, receive treatment, pay restitution, help pay for this self-funding program, and most importantly, remain crime-free. And if those first-time nonviolent offenders do so, their charges will be dismissed. This will allow them to pay their debt to society without having a criminal conviction follow them the rest of their lives. This will also help divert cases away from our clogged court system and allow our prosecutors and our staff to focus their time and their resources on those violent offenders that are destroying our communities. I am not a political insider. I'm a hard-working trial attorney. I'm beholden to no person, group, party, or special interests. I'm not the choice of a party. I'm the choice of the people. I have the experience and independence to make the tough changes that Lake County needs to help restore the public's trust in that office. I'm asking you to choose me, Mike Nerheim, on November 6th.